And we're back at it like a bad habit, chat. Rednation in the cut. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, man? So we are playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland today. I'm not going to waste your time with going through every single detail of all of the characters, but I will leave it like slightly a couple seconds in so you guys can pause the video and take a look at all of these bonuses in case you haven't seen it already. And what each class and what everything does here. Okay? Like, they're cool. They have a lot of cool fucking classes in this game. A lot of cool fucking classes. Okay? So, but this video, just like how I labeled in the title, will be the best possible build that you can make in this game. Okay? And it's not even a debate. Now, before we dive into this video, I would very much like to ask everybody to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. And the reason for it is I want to blow this video up. I want the people to see, you know what I mean? Like all of the hard work that I put in trying to figure out all of the numbers and crunching and all of the guides that I've studied and to get to this conclusion. So without further ado, we're going to dive right into it. The class that I'm choosing is Spore Warden. Okay, and the reason why I'm choosing Spore Warden is for multiple reasons. Okay, the class feat for the Mushroom Companion is incredibly overpowered. Okay, poison damage is sickening in this game, right? Those ticks over time are just beautiful. If you need to rest and recover while you're fighting a boss, you have your companion there giving out poison damage, which you can buff later on. With the Spore Warden tree, the faster you move, the more damage you get. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm going to be multi-classing into Stabomancer, right, as my secondary, and which I will explain later on down the line in other videos. But for now, Spore Warden. So I would definitely keep up to date with me and hit that notification bell. So don't worry about the creating the character face or whatever. You guys can do whatever you guys want. I don't care about this right now. I will do this offline. So diving right in next to it is your next major decision, okay? Now you have multiple options here for your character background. And it may seem like this may not be a major important deal, but this is the most game-changing thing that's going to make or break your build. All right, so you have Village Idiot, Raised by Elves, Failed Monk, Recovering Inventory Hoarder, and Rogue Alchemist, okay? Now, doesn't matter what build you're making, okay? Hear me clearly. It doesn't matter what build you're making, right? You need to go with Village Idiot. Okay, and the reason why you're going with Village Idiot is because it gives the most net gain to your character, and it gives you 10% more critical damage. Okay? And you see that spell cooldown there? That 3%? Low levels, it might be maybe like 0.03 seconds on cooldowns, and then somewhere like 0.05 or 0.06, somewhere in there for like max level. It's really not that big of a deal. And depending on the type of class you're running, I'm running Spore Warden, all of the abilities, they fire off really fast, right? Barrage hits really fast. The Cyclone, you know, it just continuously goes around. And then, you know, all the other bonuses that you have down those lines, it's not going to be an issue. And then there's items that you can get to increase spell cooldown. You won't need to worry about that. It's not going to be a big deal. But having that +8 in the strength for that extra 10% critical damage is going to change everything for you guys. Village Idiot. If you don't choose Village Idiot, you guys are doing a major disservice to your build. And you're going to want to re-roll and change things up, and it's just not going to be good. Okay? Now, for me personally, okay, there are two ways, right? Two ways that you can run Spore Warden, okay? I'm going to show you the way I plan on doing it versus the way, you know, everybody else plans on doing it, okay? So at the start of the game, you could dump stat strength, okay? The reason why is trying to get as much critical damage as possible, and the reason why critical damage is important, right, is because every time you crit, that 22.5 critical damage is going to one-shot enemies, okay? Especially with the build that I'm going to be running with the Stabomancer, it's going to be dirty, right? So that's one way you can do it. This is very similar to D&D, where you kind of want to min-max how you want to do your build. Now, this is another way you can do it, by putting points into Atonement and getting that 10% skill cooldown. Now, mind you, remember before we took a -3? Now we're up +8%. It's as if we didn't even take a negative. because like that one's for spells, and I'm going Stabomancer, right? So there's no line, right? It's not crossing. My abilities are skill based as a spore master, spore warden, and these are spell based for intelligence. So you're not even losing anything. You're actually only gaining, right? So me personally, I'm gonna go straight into strength, right? I want as much critical damage as possible. My crit chance will be increased over time as I'm leveling the build, right? Because at level 1, like you're not gonna have much anyway, right? And then after that, you just make your character, right? This should be final product for your build. This for like best build in game right here. This should be it. As you're going and leveling up, I will drop guides on like how to place those stat points as you're getting stronger. But as you can kind of see here, it's about being fast, about being dangerous, about being deadly, killing your targets as quickly as possible, etc. Okay, so if this video has helped you in any way, if you guys enjoyed the content and the fire-ass thumbnail that I created for this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit that notifications bell, and drop a comment down below in this video if you made it to the end. Just say I made it. This has been your boy Rednation, man. Stay up, stay blessed, stay toxic.